Hello, I'm Phaki Lesibu, Reiki Master and EFT coach, and I'm going to do an EFT tapping today with you on isolation. Um, it's specifically for me right now that I've been alone since the quarantine of COVID-19 quarantine of 2020. It's May, so I've been alone for almost or around 2 months. My roommate left to go home, and I have not been working, and I have moved away from many of my friends, so I have not done almost, I haven't done any socializing. So it's been about 2 months since I've really seen another person except for shopping or just like general errands. And it definitely can feel isolating. I keep in touch online, and I've been doing a lot of work on my spiritual practice, I've on my EFT and on my Reiki. So it's actually been a wonderful opportunity. But of course, there are times when I feel isolated and lonely. So um, I'm just going to talk about, or I'm just going to take you through a tapping with this. If I check in with myself right now, I'm probably on a scale of 1 to 10 feeling about a 4. So it's not really that bad. I know for me, I get lonely sometimes later when all of my calls are done, when, the Zooms and everything else have been completed, and it's just me making dinner or doing things that I might, you know, usually do with a friend or with someone else. So now we're just home alone. So even though I feel so isolated and so lonely, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though there's so many things and so many people I wish I could touch and talk to and hang out with in person, not just by video chat, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I miss my friends and my family, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. All of this loneliness, all of this isolation, and I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes it feels really hard to be by myself all of the time. It's different than just living by myself, but going to work and seeing people every day because I'm just home. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm used to seeing so many people in a day. I'm used to being around people. I'm used to walking on the same sidewalk as people. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though now so many of my interactions with people are so awkward and strained because trying to avoid touching and we have to wear masks, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. All of this isolation, all of this loneliness, all of this time just on my own. And I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. So just checking in with you. I feel difference, just a little bit of a lightening in my mood. One thing I'll mention is, for me, I spent a lot of time alone when I was a child. So it brings up a lot of those old feelings of just being lonely. And I don't know if some of you were kids who were alone a lot. I used to spend a lot of time in nature. I used to love it, actually. It was something I did. But now it kind of brings me back to that feeling of like being a child and being helpless. So that's interesting for me. Even though there's a part of me that feels so helpless and so lonely, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling like a lonely little girl, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, so felt this huge shift. So I'm going to start, just breathe that in, that feeling in. So that stress of it and that isolation, it changed the helplessness. Now I'm going to give myself some positive affirmations just to really ground what I've learned or felt, and maybe something that can help you. Even though there were times when I was lonely, I choose to find delight in myself. Even though when I was a little girl, I felt helpless, I choose to delight in that part of me. I give myself permission to be a playful little girl. Even though there were times when I felt lonely, I give myself permission to take delight in nature. I give myself permission to use this time in whatever way I'd like. I give myself permission to watch movies and TV shows. I give myself permission to learn new things. I give myself permission to talk to people who make me laugh and to think of wonderful times. I give myself permission to look at photographs and to remember times long ago, things that I hadn't remembered or thought about in a long, long time. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. Even though this seems like such a strange experience, I choose to be grateful for the opportunity. And even though it's strange, I choose to be connected to people. Even though Zoom and FaceTime and all the other strange ways of communicating feel different than a hug or a hand holding, someone holding my hand, I choose to delight in the connection and the opportunity to talk to someone living across the country or across the globe. I choose to be grateful for this technology that allows me to do this. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like more information, please feel free to contact me. You can also like and subscribe to my channel. I have so many more videos planned. I am so grateful for you and the time that you took to listen to this video. Have a wonderful day.